Alright, let's bring this thing on up, shall we? How folks doing? Why are you like this today? Yeah, no. I wish I knew what was going on with my green screening. I haven't changed any of the lighting, I haven't changed any of the settings. I think it's just that it's so grey and nasty outside, and you wouldn't think that'd matter because I've got the blackout curtains rolling. But it seems to. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna kill zombies. Oh, where were we? Somebody is not in the pile. You get in the pile. Okay, we've spent all of our stuff and gotten ready to run is where we're at. We've got a 3-3 split with no really weird outliers for direction. And we are slightly better off on this side than this side because we haven't finished mounting up ballista on this side at all. So the plan is definitely going to be to lean this way a bit. Oh. Oh, my brain. Put CT over here on purpose. There we go. You come to the other side, and you, with that longbow, maybe hanging back a bit. Truthfully, what I'd like to do is build a tower back here somewhere and hang him back in that, but we don't have that option right this second. Hey, you're Ravi. How you doing? Hey, yes, ELB. Oh, that is a big balance problem again with the lights. Do not approve. Alright, enjoy your lurk, Ravi. It's also sort of amusing that I planned on the big clustered group being on the other side, where I put the druid, and of course, no. I've heard good things about pastas. What is making this maneuver not valid? I think there must be a hill or something this is on, but it does not show very clearly. But you can see that that's not a movable space either. Well, this side is mostly done. And the bit we can't get to is out of range, so, you know, moving on. Oh, good. Can't get to there without getting tricky. But it's a lot of actions to finish fully disabled. Yeah, we're not gonna actually finish, so just in and out. There's an exciting problem. That is an elite bulky with a dodge aura. That basically has to die. Myself up in the whip. Before I put myself in the face of all the monsters, maybe get all of the poisoning we're doing on them done. There we go. And from here, we really need to get over there and, like, say hello to that bulky a bit. May as well punk a bulky on our way by. Alright, I can't really shut that one down this turn, or that one. So let's just rain stuns down on the back line. Where did all that come from? That was not all sitting in range. Yeah, I am real displeased at that blunder. And today, because I'm having that day with my meds, we're just going to have a terrible accent. Whoops. I don't know how all of that ended up in range there suddenly. I had a regular zombie I could see getting into range. If I'd seen the Great Big Claw getting into range, I definitely would not have stopped that character there. Alright, seriously, Steam, give the game back. Yes, completely unaccountable. These runs are enough hours in that this kind of setback is really, really rough. And, I would very much have liked some more recovery options mid-run than, oh, please do not. No. That does not sound like any fun. But when one of my reasonably competent characters goes from full health to dead immediately and instantly, there's not really a lot I can do about that. Double damage to armor. So let's say that bulky did, that Ripper rather did max damage at 260. Hit strive. Well, it's not double. So the first 40th damage, 41-ish damage go out to armor. And then 90 some odd past that. That shouldn't have been an instant kill from him. What all hits there? I don't know. I don't like the feeling of, what the hell killed that dude? I did not see the hit very clearly. Hey, you CT. Well, I hope you end up enjoying it. I do not know the games in particular. I am aware of it as they could exist, and that's about it. Presumably, if they're releasing it. I vaguely remember hearing good things about the first one. I'm going to need DR2 parsed out. My brain is just not today. Oh, Dead Island. Alright, sorry. Alright, I know we can get her back in no matter where we go, so what we'll need to do is just come out. Hunk a bogey. Hunk a river. Call it good. Alright. Hey Ish, how you doing? Bearing in mind that this is our please hit me in the face character, we'll just armor up and block up and sit there and taunt everything. Hit me like you mean it. going to necessarily play a little more cautiously this time. We'll decide what else we're doing with me in a second. Well, that's a perfectly good pick. My real problem right now is I need to get the bulky put down in 8,000 hit points. That regenerates at 20% is very significant. I don't think I can get enough poison on him to matter, and even if I could, I can't do it all in this one turn. We're still got a torch on over here. So let's fix that. Shot the Ripper. Bulky's coming in, dare I say, in bulk. Yeah, alright. Should have done that to start with. Alright, Strive's gonna have to get behind a wall. He just got thumped. And we have all of the bulkies coming in on that side. So the good news is he has to get behind a wall at the end of the turn. And he decided on his way through that it'd be great if he just basically deleted 2 of the bulkies out from under things. You know, you've got shots left. This is a good moment to take the potion and go completely to town. Just double checking, no ghosts. Alright, okay, Big Elite Bulky is now DED dead. Let's just spread a little wrath and ruin along the back line. Yeah, probably should have started with that. Yeah, we'll call it good. Yeah, there's the potion stuff. This is why we're trying to keep those things out of reach. $79. Put these out. Every time I do that attack, I kind of just want to shout, bees! Bees. Well, Strive's build is starting to work as intended. bulky back there, just in case we weren't heartily sick of the things yet. As he now has a debuff, he's vulnerable to being centipeded. There. Hey, you Reaper, how you doing? Well, I went and talked to the doc, and the upshot of what we've got going on is, yeah, you're going to be doing physical therapy for a while, which was kind of expected. Lots of, okay, here's some exercises for you to do that will be better for your back, and we're going to get you a new chair, and that kind of nonsense, probably. We'll see how any of it actually plays out. But it was all sitting kind of exactly in my expectations, so nothing unexpected there, at least. That does sound nice. Truthfully, what I really want is a chair that supports both my back and my head at the same time. This chair is wonderful for my back, and my head, I've got this, foot-wide gap between me and the chair, because if I sit clear back, one, I'm looking up this way now, which is not really helpful for getting anything done. Two, the keyboard is way over here somewhere, and I can't actually see it. Because the chair is shaped, this direction, and my spine is not shaped ramrod straight up and down. I'm sitting forward, too, because, I'm looking at this computer. I feel like whoever designed this office chair never actually worked in an office. This is likely actually true. Yeah, I mean, I can sit up straighter, but even sitting up clear straight from where the back support is, I've got a great big gap behind here. There we go. And, you know, if I go get a pillow or something soft to put behind my head, what's going to happen is I'm going to fall asleep on stream more often than not. Because, yeah, you get me too comfortable and it's going to be like, okay, we're done. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'd rather not have the extra nap time on stream. Like, okay, there was that wonderful feel-good story of the guy who fell asleep on stream and, like, viewers kept sneaking in his channel to donate while he was napping, and, you know, he did not, in fact, get kicked off of Twitch. But that is one of those ways you get kicked off of Twitch, is running a stream that you're not paying attention to. So, you know, let's not. I like hanging out with you, here with you people. It's kind of fun. You know, if there was a category for this, now I have to check. There does not appear to be a category for sleeping. At least not one where it is not in fact the title of a game. I did actually need to check. I wouldn't put it past Twitch right now, you know? I've got lots and lots of room to grab slightly larger piles for give me all of your loot. I did not find one just glancing on a cursory search. We'll put it that way. And as far as I know, there's not a rule for Twitch for inattentive sleeping on stream, which allows you to do it. But I shouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of Byzantine only for subathons or something bit of weirdness somewhere in Twitches. I don't know. Do I care this much? Probably not. Three skulls every direction. Tonight is gonna get wild. Let's check here first. Yeah, we're not going to finish more epic items tonight. I didn't expect to. We've got a 4 or a 5 energy potion on everybody, so further alchemist rolls at this point are really just us topping that out. That said, there's probably things in there I wouldn't mind having somewhere. A strength 4 is a perfectly reasonable grab. A move 5 is a perfectly reasonable grab. There's an energy 5, and we can just sub out a 4 for it. This roll is kind of shit. This is not a significant improvement. We'll grab a stone 5 just in case it happens to be useful. But we don't have nearly enough rerolls for as many things as we got coming in tonight, so you know. Yeah, I knew when I looked at this I was going to be hard-pressed to pass this focus ring up, and so we're going to grab it and see if I can put it in somewhere. Yeah, I found a couple of things that definitely sounded like they were talking about sleeping that were definitely game titles, so I could definitely see someone using one of those for the I am sleeping right now, good night thing. Yeah. I'm a little hesitant to switch out to this for the extra propagation bounce, but the extra action point is great. We'll find a way to use those, I think. +2 propagation bounces. +3 move. Big reliability bonus. Big armor bonus. This is kind of amazing. Can I find a way to use it right now? I don't know. Definitely wanna. These are kind of sad, and they should feel sad. And then turn around, and here is a steel longbow +5 with a big stun chance bonus on it. In fact, 2 big stun chance bonuses on it. And so here's that thing where we had a longbow on a guy because I was going, I would like to have a big stun thing going on. And here's a longbow for extra stunning for our stunning. Yes, please. I don't know that this is exactly what I want, but I want to hold a big nasty bow in reserve, just in case. I actually specifically need to be working two-handed sword, and I'm not specifically, like, married to my dagger as a weapon option here. So we might play with that a bit. If we hit a better one, of course, we'll look at that. I know we had someone whose crit was getting utterly ridiculous, and so I want to see who it was and maybe put that hat on them. If I had someone who I was doing multi-shot with, the Raven Queen would be really the correct answer to my life. I don't. That said, it's the best of this lot, so we'll grab it and probably sell. Wolf Helm, Sam Dio, best of that lot. Plus I might be able to make it work. I was thinking, maybe I'll get rid of a dagger. Game, how about this legendary dagger? Really, game? Alright, fine. You sold me. I don't even have to look at this tier to know what we're taking, but those are not great rolls. Alright. I already have a potion of stone 5 in the other slot. Need a better movement potion. No one who has a potion of energy, which is everybody, needs a 4, so that is actually trash. Although, I was going to say, someone has thrown potion in its LDJ. Could take a second potion of energy just to throw that around. But he also could take that potion of stone 5 to throw around, which has some definite possibilities. And I think at this point I would much rather have the damage on him rather than the health one. That was specifically meant for him. Although he's also our crit monster, which makes throwing the crit power helmet on him kind of funny. Strive is our other crit monster, and the skill range is nice on him, but maybe not as nice as 20% more crit power. Though both of those make me wish he had better actual crit. Not a problem we're going to solve right this second. We're sitting on plus 52% stun chance here. I could probably lose 11 and a little bit of damage in exchange for a resistance reduction and an action point. And he is curiously the one person that's true of. It's a shame because it would reduce his crit substantially. I think that focus ring may be a bit of a trap right now. That is simply not going to end up useful. Hold it anyway, just in case it becomes so. So the propagation bounce trinket I was really thinking about for you. It doesn't beat your current. That's frustrating. That does. Hold those for later. Yeah, this is one of those rare circumstances where I would sincerely think about, especially because we don't have any other perks picked, grabbing a runic gift for her for the extra trinket slot, which I think we will. So why don't you wear both? There we go. Plus that puts our movement point up to something a lot more acceptable. Okay, all of this can go away. And we'll look at other stuff in a minute. Quickly glance at the reds and see if there's anything I can't live without. No. 1,000 gold, and we're mostly going to be spending it rolling on loot gambling. Because what else are we going to do with it at this point? Dragon House, absolutely take the action point. And the poison damage. On this side of things, we're going to start taking Night Owl on characters. It might have been tempting on Stormy too, but oh well. I don't really want that block on her, but it's not the worst idea. And I would not mind getting her a proper shield to go with that scepter. So we're going to skip picking up Fortress Master for him and instead snag Blessing. So if he's throwing around potions, they last an extra turn. Grab some base damage because his crit is frankly quite high enough. On this side, I would really like to see crit power. Poison damage is not really of any help. Neither is health regen. We'll take the poison damage anyway because he's running a hand crossbow, and that does actually slightly become relevant, but it's very slight. I think sheer power is the correct pick for me because I'm running a big heavy momentum hit. I need a better sword, too. 8 block is absolutely a correct play for me because that will make spiky counter just slightly more ridiculous. On this side, with crit power on the offering, when I'm sitting on 45% personal crit, yeah, we'll take that. Okay, the rest of our actual guys can pretty much go to grab materials. And I saw a thing going on that I'm going to work on, which is LDJ has a pretty low personal mana score, and so let's bump that slightly. We tapped him clear out last night. And then, let's go gambling. Reroll that immediately. We've already looked at the reds. They don't matter much. Yeah, base damage on this tome is so much better that we're just going to grab it. And we wanted a shield for her anyway, so that's not a difficult sell. We're kind of up to the point with some things of looking for very specific perfect picks. Like, I can probably lose a movement point for 64 armor. Which makes getting it instead of this iron shield very tempting. Here's a direct upgrade to the Resurrection Dragon resistance reduction thing we had on Strive. So, you know, take that. Here's a level 5 potion of strength. I know we have one that's less than that in use. But, you know, at this point we're basically rerolling, looking for red and blue 4s and 5s just to see what we can pull. We have spent down to the point where that is no longer affordable. We do kind of want it, so dump the rifle, grab the crossbow, and then distribute out some loot. Strive have a ridiculously fun crossbow. Also, just directly upgrade that trinket. There we go. And you know, okay, it's not all absolutely perfect stats, but whatever. I feel like we came out ahead, and that's really as far as it needs to go. Alright, I think... yeah, I'm about 100% sure that our ballista line is all the way upgraded, so that's good. Let's just start upgrading out from the gates. Nobody's injured, so that freebie heal is doing us no good whatsoever. Call it good. Oh my goodness. So the question on my mind is, excuse me, how do we handle all four sides? And I think the answer is we put our two fast and versatile characters on opposite corners, and everyone else gets to pick a side and call it good. You know what I didn't do, and I really should have. I didn't spend a worker on narrowing it down any. What's your crit percent look like? 12. Probably not a good thing to gamble on. Sight me. That guy's gotta go. Yeah, in fact, definitely should have wrathed up before starting these shots. Dragon House being the one character I really don't want to be running out to get a torch on, but we're kind of going to have to do it on everybody. let's count them up. 3, 6 visible torches. I don't think we got that one. I know we didn't get that one, so at least 7. Yeah, I think it's 7. Okay, that should keep you safe from him. Three left open. That one is simply not gettable from the current position. No big hits to us. We're gonna have to thin out the crowd a fair bit here. Especially that guy inside. Which raises the wonderful question of who can get him. Also on my target list for the moment is this guy. Not it. Truthfully attempted to grab you. Try and sort out that guy too this round. So the answer for who's going after that guy basically has to be her. Even then, she kinda can't go in any of the obvious directions because they're blocked up pretty good. There we go. Yeah, I will absolutely take that. Those crits are getting kind of wonderful. line of sight being blocked by the shield cone. I've ended up in a very slightly scary position, but I think the ballista are going to cover him. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling Dragon has. But yeah, we're running alright. I have played a little of Loop Hero Iron Reaper. I remember going specifically achievement hunting on it at one point, but not any details of how that was going at this point, because it's been a fair while. Have any immediate emergencies? No. Lots of I could stand to thin that out somewheres. That is now to be considered thinned. That too. I mean, really, no, that's just my habit. I like achievement hunting. It's one of the things that works for me, you know? But I couldn't tell you which ones or how that was going at this point. Not even a little. Alright, I'm gonna come back to her before we get too occupied out there. Yeah, I remember it being very chill. Not quite enough for the leap back over, which is a little teeny problem on account of I would like to have leapt back over. That should still be safe-ish. Not great. Could be worse. Oh, I definitely don't remember the answer to that. It's been too long. Alright. Everybody has done their thing. Yeah, I was definitely worried Scribe was going to end up in a little bit of the shit, and he is. It's not going to be that bad once the Ballista have their say. Yeah. In fact, I think he may actually take nothing. Only because the bow ghost missed. I am really displeased of it having to leave two ghosts up on a side. I think we will just tend to right now. There we go. There's one. Now, the other ghost is largely melee, which gives us a lot of flexibility. For example, we can just run off and ignore his podcast and put it in storage. It's not like he's got buddies coming in back here. That ought to cause some exploding mayhem. Let's pin you down. Get out. Take out some stragglers. There we go. Well, that's an exciting mess. Wrong answer. Stop right there. There we go. Hook shot into him. And then to him. 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still missing 2. Oh, I'm not. All of those are poison to death. End of night. Oh, goodness. Big push in. And tonight, 4 from 3 directions. Exciting night. Also, what's our prowess? 1,000 points of crossbows. Hooray. And also Omen of Bursting Flesh. So we finally got Corpse Explosion. We're very nearly done with sword. We're not nearly done with axes. And we still need the 200 for two-handed swords. Which I'd been thinking about earlier, but, you know, we got distracted. And our only remaining set we haven't unlocked right now of what we can see is the 300 stun on one hero in a single run, which just has not happened so far. Alright, pardon me though, I'm gonna stand up, take a big stretch. That kind of thing. Back in just a minute. think we're going to have some flooding in my desert. Alright, before we get too sidetracked on any other projects, push the mist back. Narrow the arrows down. This whole push is coming from that corner. That is rude, game. I don't... Dang it. Don't go to them. Select them and put them in my little pocket army here. Thank you. Alright, despite appearances, no one is injured at all, including CT. We don't have another tier 2 corpse to pop, so I think everyone else is going to be in the give me supplies, work on my walls, and then once the walls are done, catapults. Thank you, Ish. Have a nice night. Thank you for hanging out with us. I cannot English today, it's a problem. We're going to be just the tiniest bit short on Epic Items 3, but we'll be happy when we get there. Yeah, perk-wise, CT picks up sheer power, because of course he does. We kind of want that on everybody, because we've got to deal with Twisted when they pop up. And on that note, 8 of them tonight. Plus, if we aren't seeing big elites tonight, I will be very surprised. Just a little more base damage, although realistically, CT does not need base damage nearly as much as he could, because he's sitting on 51% extra physical from body build. Strive, who can get no further perks, is still continuing to level up. I could stand to take skill range. I think I will. On this side, I am going to reroll because I really, really want crit. We didn't get it, but 5% more damage is, you know, better than nothing. Garrett, absent another plan, can pick up sheer power because it's on the offering. No, this is his last perk. Yeah, that's still fine. Night Owl wouldn't have been the worst pick for him either. On this side, we're tagging in isolation because it makes a difference for those longbow shots to single isolated targets. On this side, I think we'll just go ahead and stack harder crit. Because there have been shots when he didn't crit, and that's sad. I have room for one more perk. I legit don't know what it's going to be, because I don't actually get Night Owl available. And I'm too close, so Fortress Master is right out. Too far out of... I'm not close enough to catapults and stuff. I mean, okay, range 8 is actually fairly large, but, it doesn't feel large enough under those circumstances, you know? Um, I think Human Ballista is the right pick. Add some damage because I'm usually close to targets. Grab Isolation for dagger hits here. And we'll take a reroll here because I would have liked to see block. That said, I will also take armor. Because we have me out there getting hit, and more than my full hit points in ablative health every turn is probably great. I could maybe see subbing in the short bow on LDG. I don't know. It's also the expensive item there, so go with it that way. We're doing a couple of rerolls in Alchemist because we're looking for very specific things, and one of them is teleport scroll 5s. None of this is really to my taste. I definitely have energy 4s I can still sort out. This roll is bad, it should feel bad. This ain't any better. This either. That said, I'll grab the rifle for the maybe we want a rifle around option. We want a better rifle around, but that's quite beside the point. The Archmaster's Scepter here is one of those rare points when I might have considered stepping down from a tier 5 to a tier 4. It's just not quite good enough, and it's a shame. Because the 2 base skill range on that is ridiculous. None of that's going to be worth talking about. That, on the other hand, definitely is. It's a shame that the stat on it is useless, adding multi-hit. But, you know, it's a straight up upgrade of the base damage is as high as the regular damage on the one we're using, so, you know, it ain't a tough pick. I feel like someone somewhere wants this crystal. I don't know that we actually do, but that's quite beside the point again. It's very good. Alright. So some things. The short bow's a maybe. Teleport scroll absolutely goes on someone. I think on Stormy in place of that move potion. Which I'm going to give to Dragon House. That teeny potion of mana he's using doesn't bear talking about. Eight damage versus 13 opportunism is a bit of a wash. We'll go with it anyway. .6% base damage is probably better than 16% isolation, but I think we'll leave him on the isolate one. Hold the rifle for maybe a swap. No one has any truly useless slots on potions, so all saved. It amuses me that we're sitting on more than one focus ring for action points that we're not wanting. Yeah, and we're really pretty basically at the reroll the shop looking for stuff here. Not honestly my favorite place in the world to be. Does she have a second one? She does, but it's even better. Yeah, that is a bit of a wash. Which is a shame, because she's really the only person who would want it. It doesn't have poison damage, so Dragon House doesn't. This is one of those things where if our melee guy was using multi-hit for CT with the plus 80 health, where it basically says, here's 8% more damage and also 2 multi-hit, that would be an absolute no-brainer. Unfortunately, we don't have a melee guy who is using multi-hit. I use it a teeny tiny bit with the poison, but not enough to justify this trinket for it. Not over an action point. Stats on that are slightly more relevant to our interest. And there's a teleport scroll. Teleport scrolls are a plan for later, because I think we're going to need them on the last night from what I've heard about it. I really wanted this sledgehammer to be worth a damn, but it's basically a 20-point damage cut in exchange for poison damage, which we don't want or need. I don't really love the process of doing this random reroll shops comb for good items thing. It feels very silly. Especially when we're finding no hits at all, so we're just spending money very slowly. I'm depressed that this orb isn't even worth getting. It's just not a significant upgrade over the adepts we grabbed. But yeah, running our economy up to the point of, okay, we are just ridiculous on cash, it can go away now, is a very slow and miserable process. Tiny but relevant upgrades. Which is kind of what we're going to be anyway, because we're sitting at the high end of gear here, you know? We're not going to suddenly see that one thing we've been looking for all our life here, probably. Especially not in that bowl. Yeah, this probably doesn't even really look bear looking at, but what can you do? Well, this is better for our staff-related purposes, and since we can't presently afford it, that means we've rolled down hard enough. What are we down? 26? Yeah, go ahead and lose the two-handed sword for this druid staff. Two action points and poison damage on the staff itself. Yes, please. Those get held for later. So those. Dump those, don't think too hard about any other. Do we need a thing? Well, okay, potion energy 5 we can definitely grab because I know there's still a 4 equipped somewhere. Now there's only one and it's on strive. Bam. Alright. Well, we are now fully walled up and still have points to go on defense. So, let's start grabbing some catapults. Call that good. Alright. And now it's just a question of where do we want to be defending? Well, it feels like there will be a big horde coming in here. I bet it's going to be clumped up really weird. I suspect we're going to get a lot more running out of Dragon House's poison down here. Stormy, pick an end. And then I will pick the opposite end. Actually, I may be the rock upon which this tide breaks. That will be fun. CT, you pick the opposite end. That leaves us archers. Strive is in a good position to go mix it up in these lamps if we've got to, and we'll probably got to. LDG isn't, which means if we get lamps over here, someone's going to have to contribute. He needs to sit back here and get involved. This is going to be a distinctly hostile night. Lots of lamps on that side. 2 on this side. And that is one hell of an opening horde. We got defenders, we've got bulkies, right in the opening wave. And the big push from here kind of got clumped up on one side, which is not what I was hoping it would do. Yeah, so Stormy's a little terrifying now. It's grand. Okay, there are a lot of things I'd like to do, but being in here afterwards is important. So, get up here. Oh, decision tree has changed. That's a twisted. There we go. Twisted is taken care of. Okay. Strive, get up here, and if you can shoot something also, that's great. Dragon House, your job is kill this entire side. I guess that'll do it. Yeah, bear in mind those are 5 taps now. Bounce to there, so she needs to drop her stun directly on the big guy, which we can't get. Try again. There we go. And then just vaporize him. Alright, so we left exactly one torch up out of the whole stack of 6. Which seems like a really acceptable start, given that they are 5 taps a pop now. That one I'm sitting on ready to take out, and I'll be absorbing the hit from the dude. Ain't even a thing. And that will be our sponsor reminding you that water is not for breathing. Whoops. Just a tiny bit of it in the wrong spot. Lots of where do we start this mess? That seems as good a place as any. Okay, Strive, see this man? I want him to... That would have been a real good moment to get a big crit on him. That'll do. was hoping one of those would fade back into the woodwork enough to grab the... I have a line of sight problem for a lot of reasons there, truthfully. Because we've got a shield bro in there keeping them unmolested. See anything that looks surviving in there, but we'll take him out anyway. Yeah, the line of sight problem is the mist here, and I need to come up with a way to play around it. Little concerned because I've got multiple bullies near me, and that is kind of how characters die. Yeah, there's the inevitable stun. Yeah, the good news is we're not depending on my completely non-existent dodge to keep me alive. Yeah, this is one of those I definitely should have been doing things in a different order moments. There we go. Almost perfect kill. Got him down to stunned territory, which means he's basically done. Yeah, and we're really glad again that we were not depending on dodge to defend my character there. Because it absolutely would not have cut it. This corner is about done. loose targets anywhere in the mix. Tap him and put him into kill range anyway. We're in a curious spot where I'm honestly sure LDG isn't needed there. But I'm not sure where else he'd be either. That was a really, really dumb time to miss. Thank you. So the answer is the only truly scary spots left are the two extreme corners. And since you're already here, you may as well work on the one you're at. Yes, please keep hitting the Berserk guy with so much armor. I'm sure it will work this time. You just gotta keep at it. Alright, things are under control over here, so I think what we'll do is... break out this direction. And just move him in the general direction of the exit. That side is clear. That side is mostly poisoned out. That side is now clear. Before their move resolves. 38 after, which is kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to start with. Kind of glad that missed. Really probably needed to potion up and would have liked to crit there. What can you do? Just, head out and stand in the middle of that gigantic stack. That was silly. Go here. So 3 over here, 15 total left. 4, Yeah, the rest of them aren't even on the board, is where they are. There's a few. And a few more bouncing off my thorns. Oh, that's satisfying. 9 left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're still one off the board. Yeah, I've got no visible targets. Yeah, they came in and immediately died. Okay, I can work with that. Oh my goodness. Levels all around. We are way deep into this. And, I don't know if we're on the last night or not yet. Call that a big yes. And we're 10 minutes into stream and I am done. Which is rough. But now we know the answer is it's night 14. Holy cats. And absent another plan on what omens are we picking up, I'll grab the picky omen of pickiness, so there. Although, many axes is also available for really cheap, which we could have afforded barely. And may still manage once we start picking up corpse piles, because, that may be where we are on spending dudes at this point. Doubly so, as there's just no point in hitting guess where, and we can't put the list back. So, we've got a lot of stuff we can sort out. But guys, I am done in. I have had quite a day, and I am exhausted, and I would like to finish this, but I know our first go at this fight is going to need me fresh. So, I'm going to flip this over to close out. Just go out a couple of minutes early. And folks, as always, I've been your host, King Van Hammer. It's been a fun little night on stream. If you're lurking, you're new on my stream, I'm a variety streamer. I do this running 5 nights a week from Tuesday to Saturday, typically for 3 or maybe 4 hours on a good night. And I look forward to seeing you again. Give a follow. I'll be around another time. I'll play something else you like, I'm sure. I am Zolt. I'm going to go do... Bear with me. Let me see if there is anyone we can run a raid out to. Agrius is running Jedi Fallen Order, and that's probably a good, refresh thing if you want to be thinking about the new one coming out in a week or so. So, that's great. Let's drop over there, and folks, I will see you again real soon. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for